The most important things here, I think, is the staff and the customers. I've got the right staff, I've got good people, absolutely fantastic customers make a restaurant, and we're really lucky to have those two things here. The first years were incredibly tough on me. Lack of customers at lunchtimes, we struggled to find the right staff, struggled to get it right. So we had our tough times early on, but I think that's what makes the Ledbury what it is now.
So this is a new dish we have this time of year. It's a white beetroot baked in clay. Been cooked for about an hour and a half. We cook it in the clay because what it does, as the beetroot steams inside the clay, it absorbs the moisture, and then we slice it very thinly like this. We have a white beetroot baked in clay with dried and smoked mackerel.
The ingredients are incredibly important to me. More and more as the years go by, we're trying to use as much as we can all English native breeds. Animals that grow here, live here, have been bred here on farms, have been doing it for many years, and I think you can taste the difference. And my job as a chef and my job as a cook is to try and utilise that whole animal. Not just to cut the fillet out the top of it or the rack of lamb and just serve that bit. You've also got to use the leg and the shoulder, and that's what we serve here.
So we've got a Yorkshire grouse with toasted grains and seeds, red leaves and vegetables, and we're using anything that's in season really. Any different little bitter leaves, different types of beetroots will change all year round. And on the side, we're serving a little kebab on a licorice stick with all the offal and the heart. So you'll see you've got the grouse heart, bits of grouse wing and the fillets. You know, we have a real passion for game, and grouse is one of those really special English ingredients. So this time of year we're trying to get everybody possible to eat it because we think it's in its prime.
Some other ingredients I'm really passionate about is wild English game. It's such an amazing subject and it's so in-depth. I mean, you go to a restaurant, you see venison on the menu. Come to Ledbury, you see roe doe, roebuck, muntjac, Chinese water deer. They all taste different. These are the things that are the markers of how our menu is constructed. That's what makes it exciting for me. That's what gets me out of bed in the morning. And I think that's what I'm truly passionate about is English countryside, whether it's wild or farm meat. I love I love the challenge of trying to find these seasonal things that are absolutely delicious that you've got to wait for. I look forward to the first Jerusalem artichoke as much as I look forward to the first spear of asparagus, as much as I look forward to the first woodcock of the year, to the first grouse. We're focusing on what can we improve on, how can we improve on cooking that dish, how can we improve on serving to the customers. Going out for lunch or dinner sometimes can be a stressful experience for customers. You don't know how they got there, you don't know how they arrived. We spend a lot of time talking about customers. We talk a lot of time about what we do to make customers feel relaxed. We're keeping it as accessible as possible, and the front of house really convey that really well to customers by making them feel at ease and really focusing on making sure they have a lovely experience. We don't really want to do anything else. I'm happy here. We don't really think too much about after tomorrow. So that's the future for us actually, is inspiring the new line of young cooks coming through our kitchen and keep on pushing forward.